Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 14th of September 2025, and I'm looking at DuckTales 2 on the NES today. Yes, I've already covered DuckTales 1 and the remake on the PS3, so I thought I'd look at the sequel on the NES. Hope you've had a good weekend so far, by the way, and I'm sorry for the delay in reviews. It's just been one of those weeks this week, and I've really tried not to dive in too much with the politics that are all going on. I hate politics, I hate the news, because there's never anything good in the news, is there? Wouldn't it be a lovely surprise if we had some positive news on the news? Anyway, you're here with me now, so you're in a safe spot. Yes, we're back on the retro scene, ladies and gentlemen, and we are looking at a NES classic. Because DuckTales was bloody brilliant, and this one looks like it's going to be pretty good as well. So we'll dive straight in, and let's crack on. So, from a graphical perspective, it's really nice. I do like the DuckTales graphics. Scrooge is just such a nice character, well drawn and animated. I really like that. And he's also got his pogo ability brought over from the other game as well, which is nice. So, essentially, it's just more of the same. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. So we're gonna play through a little bit anyway, give you guys a few minutes footage and some review as I play along and review at the same time, which is not always good because sometimes I lose focus. If you've been with the channel a long time, you know this already. If you're new to the channel, hello. I hope you're well. And if you like what you see, click that little subscribe button and the notification bell, just so you know when new content is out on the channel, which is fairly frequently normally. So the last couple of days have been a little bit busy with real life stuff, but yes, I am here, and I've got some cracking games lined up for you for next week as well. I won't go into detail. I'll leave that as a nice surprise for you to find out what's coming to the channel next week. But there should be some good stuff there, I hope anyway. There's going to be a lot of memories there for people, and that's what I like about this channel. And this is why I made it in the first place. There's a lot of games that people remember growing up and playing, and sometimes it was the only salvation they had in their youth. You know, for me, retro gaming, also as it was in its day, just gaming because it wasn't retro at the time, got me through a lot of problems, got me through a lot of trouble at school and things like that, and which I'm probably going to go through on the Q&A when I finally get around to doing that video. But if anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask, leave them in the comments. Or if you go to the community page, there is a post there asking for questions for the Q&A video. So if you'd like to know a little bit more about me, feel free to ask questions and I'll cover them, and I'll also give you a shout out on the channel. Can't get much fairer than that, can you, folks? Anyway, DuckTales 2 on the NES, and it's lovely. Really nice game, very nicely animated. Like it a lot so far. And like I said, I enjoyed the first game, and this is by no means any less than that one. It's very, very good, actually. I'm enjoying this. It's good fun. The NES had a lot of these sort of games, and I don't know why, but I never really took to the Master System. I don't know why. It was just one of those things. Back in the schoolyard, it was, you know, Spectrum versus C64, Amstrad versus C64, Amstrad versus Spectrum. C64 versus everything, and then Amiga versus Atari and all that kind of stuff. But the NES for me always held a place in my heart. My very first game I had was it bundled with the console, and it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it was a bit disappointing when it turned out not to be the arcade version, but it was the only time you ever got to have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in your house, so to speak. But yeah. So the NES had quite a few games like that, and I've always liked the NES slightly more than the Master System. I just think the presentation has always been a bit nicer. But that's my own personal thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. What you think of. I'm going to guess that there's a majority of you out there that had a Master System, and there's a majority of you out there that had an NES. So it's not a battle. It's not a my system's better than your system. It's a which one did you prefer? If maybe you had both, maybe if you were lucky enough to have both, let me know in the comments what you think of the consoles I've mentioned. Anyway, so let's have a look at this one more in depth. So the graphics are really nice and colourful, which you get from the NES. You sort of get the level design from Mega Man a little bit, don't you? At least I do. I'm getting Mega Man vibes from the level design. We got all these really nice characters. All of the characters in the game are really well drawn. And the animations are very cool as well. And the way you can get around levels like this, where you've got to unpack a raft and then smack your cane against the rocks to get it to start moving. It's just a really nice, cool way of getting things from A to B, so to speak. I like this a lot. They also did like Chip and Dale as well. I've lost a life there because I forgot to bounce. Never mind. Yeah, Chip and Dale. A lot of the Disney games made it. The Disney franchises made it over to the NES. Like Chip and Dale and Aladdin and all that stuff. So that was always cool. But this is nice. I like this a lot. It reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 2 as well. A little bit with the waterfalls and stuff going on there. Which is nice. That's no bad thing because Super Mario 2 was a great game. So there you are. So what's new in this one is that you can now hang on to things with your cane. That bird is a bastard. Just so I let you know. So you can hold on to those hooks with your cane and you can... fling yourself off them, which is nice. Oh, piss. Never mind. Okay, so that's game over, but we're going to go again. Because why not? But everything's nice. I love this little title screen as well. We're doing it on easy, and it's just, yeah, easy for me is still too hard. But never mind, it's fine. So you've got all these different zones. You can do them in any order you wish, which is quite nice. I like that. I like to have a bit of a choice in my gaming. So there we are. So levels can be done in any order. You can even exit levels. Once you've found Launchpad, you can go back to there and you can choose a different level to do if you so wish. Now, the other thing you can do that you couldn't do in the other game is you can replay levels. So you can go back and... because I think you can upgrade your cane, if I'm right in this one. Once you finish a level, you can upgrade your cane and then you can go back and reach areas that were previously inaccessible. Now, that's what I call progress. So well done, Uncle Scrooge. Yeah! Which is cool. Now you get a variety of bad guys on the levels, and you can use your cane to do things like this too. So you just hook your cane onto the cannon, and then you hit the back button, and there you go. You can fire cannonballs to your heart's content. Oh, he looks fun. Oh, I was hoping to smack him on the head with that. Never mind. Let's jump on his head. That should kill him. There we go. Controls are nice as well. Left, right, up and down, and jump, and it works really quite nicely. Right, we need to go to the other side of this and pull it the other way, so it gets that crate over to the other side. Crates will contain things like gems and health pickups, which in the form of ice creams, you'll be pleased to know. So there you go. Now you know that ducks enjoy ice cream, because why wouldn't they? Oh! What was that? That's some sort of mouse or rat just jumped out of that barrel. Never mind. That was interesting. So you can see here that I can't get past this bit at the moment. So this is an area that I'll have to come back to. And once I've upgraded my cane. Which is nice. I like that feature though. That's quite nice. Enemies do respawn. If you just happen to slide off the screen very, very slightly and then come back on, they respawn. So just be aware of that. And I got the mousey moo. So there he goes. Now up there should be a map fragment, but I can't get up there yet. So there must be here you go, here's Launchpad. He's going to ask us if we want to go back. The answer is no. I want to continue with this level. Thanks very much. Now the music and sound are good. They're not. I don't think the soundtrack's as good as the original, but it is certainly very good. It was nice. You got all these in-game sounds as well. So you've and in what I would say in typical NES fashion, these sound effects. I like them. They're sort of again Mega Man-esque, so that's quite cool. But there's nothing jarring here. The soundtrack pumps along quite nicely. The sound effects are quite nice. I love this little climbing, this noise he makes as he climbs the ropes. That's quite sweet. And here we go. Another use of the cane being used as a nuisance because I can't get off. There we go. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Now I'm down. So yeah, there's a lot more uses for your cane in this one. Okay, I can't get across there. That's interesting. Okay. And gameplay-wise, it really is good fun. You've got a great game here, and I think if you enjoyed the original DuckTales, you're going to enjoy this one as well. And if you haven't played the remake on the PS3, I highly recommend it. It's very good. Very good. I'm surprised they didn't go ahead and remake this one as well. That would have been quite nice. I don't know. But replay value is there. You've got all the different zones to get through in a play, and it will take you a while to do it, which is nice. And if it's too easy for you, just ramp the difficulty up and you will have a challenge on your hands. So, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps it up. Again, it's a weekend review, which is few and far between. But there we go, I've done it. Way. So thanks ever so much for tuning in. Very appreciate each and every one of you for doing so. I'll be back on Monday with something else for you and a demo tomorrow because it's Sunday. So, well, later today, because it is actually, believe it or not, 2:25 a.m. So it is actually Sunday here in the UK already. So I will do you a demo sometime in the afternoon. Until then, my friends, you keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Bye-bye!
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, we're reliving the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club.